is one of the coolest wrenches that I had ever seen. And I've got to tell you, behind every item, there's a person, there's a human being, there's a family. The gentleman who created this is an American inventor who uses American-made steel. That's Pittsburgh steel, isn't it?
Yes.
These are made right here in the state of Pennsylvania. This is called the Bionic Grip. Now, I can't remember how many tens of thousands of customers here at QVC have bought what is called the Bionic wrench in the past. But the Bionic Grip, with that one open end, now it becomes this quick ratcheting device, and it might be the only wrench that you need in a toolbox.
That's right. It is such a unique tool, and it's so good to be here with you and show you how it works.
I was picking on my buddy. This is John Mueller, and when he walked in this morning, I walked over and I said, and you are? Because I hadn't seen you in so long. You and I are both tool guys. I get very excited when I can find something that's innovative that works better.
That's right.
I also get extremely frustrated and angered when I see cheaply made tools.
Right.
This is made to last a lifetime.
That's right. Look at this, Dan. This is what makes this so unique and so different than any other tool. Look how those four jaws come together on the hex nut or the bolt. And look at that range, 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch, from 13 to 20 millimeters.
But you don't even need to know the size of the bolt you're working with, which is the cool part.
That's right. But look at that. Grabs on all four sides, automatically sizes, automatically grips, no more guessing what size it is, and it grabs on the flat sides of the hex nut or bolt. That's right. Virtually every other tool grabs on the corners. So with this, we have serrated edges, so we can not only use this for fasteners, hex fasteners, we can also use this on soft materials, plumbers, going from a round item. Look at that, how it can grab. You can literally go from the round.
A stripped bolt.
Yes.
Then there's no better tool than this. I've had 15,000 of my customers who have already picked it up. Valentine's Day is right around the corner.
That's right.
You know, ladies, you're easy. You know, flowers, chocolate, you're pretty much good, right?
That's right.
But what do you get a guy? What do you get a guy? Give him a tool that he's going to use on a regular basis.
Exactly. And this is so much fun. There's a story behind it, like you said. Father and son team came up with the invention, made in the USA, lifetime warranty. But the great thing is about how well it works. So you literally put this over the hex nut or the bolt, and you squeeze and you turn. So it doesn't matter. These are actually all US standard. These are all metric.
Right.
You know what? It doesn't matter. Well, you just put it over the nut or the bolt, you squeeze and turn. And then, like you said, maybe you have one like this that is stripped. Look at, there's basically no.
Normally, like when you get a socket, you have to fit the exact socket to the exact bolt.
Right.
And there are no clearances.
That's right.
It either works or it won't work.
Right.
With this, I don't have to take an entire socket set underneath the car. I'm working on a 32 Ford right now. I've been working on that darn car for 5.5 years. I'm going to finish it up at the end of February. But now we're getting down to the reassembly. And instead of having to grab a whole toolkit, you grab one wrench, and you get the work done.
Yeah, that's the neat part and the fun part of it. The way it works, the way it grabs, unlike any other tool. And this is all new technology. This is not a reinvention of another tool. Like virtually every other tool out there is a modification or a reinvention of that.
That's
all
true.
new. But look at all the different sizes this replaces. 8 metric sizes.
13 to 20 millimeter.
Right, 13 to 20, 1/2 inch to 3/4. Automatically sizes, automatically grips, also for the sockets, 20 times more surface area than a open-end wrench, 5 times more surface area.
Which means you've got more strength without damaging the fastener. Nuts and bolts, you know, this is how I know I'm getting older, because I actually find myself saying things, you know, they don't make them like they used to. But John and I are tool guys, and they really don't make fasteners, nuts and bolts the way they used to.
You know, that's a good point, Dan, because even if the nut or the bolt is damaged, or maybe it's been painted many times or whatever, and you're not even sure what size it is, this is the go-to tool. And it's once, you know, it's a great thing for the toolbox, the new homeowner, somebody moving into a new apartment, they need something to assemble furniture, athletic equipment.
The side bag on on my motorcycle is not big. I can't take an entire toolkit with me.
Yep.
And that bike is old enough where, listen, I know I'm going to have a problem with it almost every time I go out. So I take a Bionic wrench with me. And for those people who remember, the Bionic wrench goes all the way around.
Right.
The Bionic Grip, which is what we're talking about right now, has the one opening on the side, which allows almost like a ratchet action. It's an amazing tool.
That's
it's
right.
also built out of laminated steel. If you've ever seen plywood, and the reason why plywood is so strong is it's layer upon layer upon layer of
That's
wood
right.
that's been glued together.
Look at those, all the different laminated.
That's all American-made
Right.
steel from Pittsburgh.
Yep. Black oxide finish, Dan, rubberized cushion handle, great for the hand. You're left-handed, right-handed, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you're turning clockwise or counterclockwise. You have the same force either way. But I want to show you too on these pipes, because what's really fun is a lot of times, you know, you have something round and you say, oh, well, I need one tool for that. I need another tool for the hex. But look at this. We can grab this. We can turn that, but we can grab the pipe and we can grab that again because of these serrated edges allows us.
Can I say something? And I'm not saying this just to try to sell more of the wrenches, but if you have 2 of these in your toolbox, you are a beast.
Yes.
And if I'm always working on older vehicles, and those are the nuts and fasteners that maybe haven't been loosened in 50 years.
Yes.
So I use this often, and it's never failed me. I just recently shut my restoration shop. We closed our doors to the public on December 31st. But my mechanics, I would take them tools like this and let them try them out and give me feedback. And I got to tell you, these are guys that don't mix their words. If they think it's a toy, they bust me.
Yep.
This and the original Bionic wrench have been 2 of the most successful tools here at QVC because there's no gimmick to it.
Right.
It's just better engineering.
Yeah, the other thing too, you pointed out how you need 2 of them. The great thing is also maybe you have one 17 millimeter, but you don't have one for the other end.
Yeah.
That's where this is the great filler for that in all of those ranges. And you know, a tool guy loves it because once he sees it, he grabs it.
Or a tool gal.
And they squeeze and turn. They'll say, oh, that is so unique. That is so different. Giving that torque, giving that power when you need it, that turning power. And that's what wrenches are all about.
It is a great gift to give somebody who is a do-it-yourselfer. It's something that I think everyone should have, even if it's just that one limited drawer in the kitchen for all the other little tools. Man, I'm telling you, it's fabulous.
Fun tool.
Good to see you
Good
back.
to see you.
I'll see you again here in the spring with Power Washers.
Yes, we hope. Yep.
Good. All right. Coming up a little bit later on, we're going to talk about, I call GURP